What is up, everybody? It's your boy Nerdicane back here at home doing another video. We're doing something a little different today. This is Dungeons and Dragons Evil at Baldur's Gate by, I don't know, does he still have the Super Talent Boy label? I don't know. By Jim Zub. Somehow I wound up buying two Jim Zub comics this week, which is really weird. But what was it? Mystery and Mad Report number 3 is actually pretty good. It's all right. I think I did a review on that already. I don't know. I don't remember if I posted that or not. But I got later on today, or maybe tomorrow, the Silencer. I've done a lot of vids this weekend, but once again, getting back to vids. If you're watching this, hit a like, hit a subscribe. I really appreciate it. I think I'm up to 92 subscribers. Thank you. 92 times. Thank you. I really didn't think I would get. I'm very shocked. I went from 3 to 92 in a couple of months. So thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions on the way I could do this channel better or more entertaining, or even what videos you like and you would like to see me do more of, that would be great. Just let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Okay, so getting this, I gotta make a confession. I am a huge D&D fan. I love miniature games. I love D&D. I just don't get to play it because I'm 41 and not a whole lot of, you don't really make new friends at the age of 41 who are into D&D all the time. Now, Dragon Con is coming up. I'll probably make some new friends there. I was going to join a D&D group a few months back, but just from feeling them out, I could tell they were very SJW, and I could tell that a lot of their adventures were going to deal more with identity than actual content. So I kind of dipped out. I kind of noped out on that. But Evil at Baldur's Gate issue 3. I just grabbed this by an experiment just to see what was going on with it. See if this, and this is the thing with franchises like this, comics that are a franchise that are not original of IDW. I think what this needs to be, all of these comics, what they need to be is sort of a gateway drug into the lore. They should never be too deep in the lore. You should be able to pick up issue 5, issue 10, read it, digest it, understand a little bit about the world, and all of the issues should be aimed at creating interest in the franchise, in the game, and sort of funneling people back to the game. That's what the Wizards of the Coast, that should be why they sell the license to IDW. It's to help promote the D&D game. Although D&D is on fire right now. Giving credit where credit is due, I don't really know any of these people aside from Jim Zub. Look at these covers. I would have bought... Which one? I would have bought that one if it had been available. I really like line art covers. But these were incentive books. So you had to buy a bunch of this book to get this book, which I don't know if this is a book that really a store should get the incentive. I should be able to go to IDW's site and order this book from them, like the line art, if I like this enough. If I'm enough of a fan to do that, I think IDW should do that. Should be able to give me the choice. Okay, getting to the book. Sorry, we're like 4 minutes in. I've been rambling. Getting to the book. Don't remember her name. So she's been teleported into this world of mechanisms, like sort of organic mechanisms. They're mechanisms, but as you'll see in the way they're drawn, there's flesh and blood in there somewhere. Everything is order, everything is clockwork, everything is there. But the nature of her magic is instinct, is sort of chaos. It would be chaos to them. Think of them as like computer programs. Introducing someone like her who runs on emotion and instinct and reaction is completely foreign, and she kind of gets into trouble doing that. They want to take her into custody. This is sort of a flashback as to how she got there, which is necessary. You got your sort of intro page, and then it kind of explains a little bit of how she got there. This is a chase, and it's real. I really like the way it's laid out. She's trying to use magic, but in this world, in this realm, her magic isn't working. She goes there, she's gone there looking for the source of wild magic, which is in her world, which is very dangerous to her for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe book 1 and 2 would have explained that. But that's what she is. She's sort of an astronaut going out to different realms to see, okay, is this where it's come from? Is this where the problem is? Is that where the problem is? And she gets chained, and this is a pretty funny thing. So D&D, all of D&D in your scenario is, while it's an adventure, it's also a puzzle. So you have to take note of your surroundings, what's around you, what the DM explains around you, because there's always clues, there's always things you can do in that as well. A good DM will give you things that you can do alternately. Something you could think of that isn't exactly brute force, and that's the mark of a good DM, being able to give the player options like that, not just always brute force. So she's kind of figured out that these guys are sort of automatons, and they follow orders, they follow instructions. So to get away from them, she gives them the instructions, look over there. So they're caught up trying to figure out what she wants them to look at, and that's how she escapes. That's brilliant. That's actually really good writing. That's really good. That's a really good device to get away from things like that. Here's where it gets confusing, okay? So she's searching, and she finds an area that isn't clockwork, that's dirty. And she comes across this person with a question mark. She's interested, she's kind of thinking that maybe this is another automaton, realizes that it's not, that this is a sentient creature, and it's also questioning. So it says, okay, look at right here, prepare to become perfect. And then it puts this goo from its fingers on it. She has kind of a vision trip of this, it's basically LSD. This metal is LSD. But this is kind of cool, and also in writing, this is the exposition of what this world is. Like, instantly she understands, okay, this is what this world is. Don't really know what's going on with that lady. She starts to become like her with the metal skin, and then rejects it, throws it off. Boom. Instantly, I thought I was missing a page. I thought a page had been ripped out or something. Maybe a reader got pissed off and ripped a page out. Next thing I know, she's here on trial from these dwarves? I don't know what they are. I'm not sure what race they are in D&D. So suddenly she goes from that to being on trial, and I don't really know how. I thought something was missing. It just jumped. The long and short of it is they find her guilty, and her sentence is to be sent back to her world, which is okay. It's convenient, but that's I mean, it's all right. As a plot device, it's all right. I think it's excusable. So she gets sent back. Boom, she's back, and this person is collecting the data. Basically, hey, okay, let me check your clothes. Let me see what the residual magic is of the place you were just at. See if that's the problem. Okay, that, and actually, kind of the weaving of that story is actually kind of interesting. I kind of like that. It ends with that, her leaving to go do something else. We see something coming up in the next issue. If you like D&D, if you're interested in the world, I think this is a good book. I really would have liked a little more explanation as to what's going on, but once again, I haven't read issues 1 and 2. I think I'm going to go get those. I think I'm going to go pick up issue 1 and 2 and see what's going on with that. So I like it. If you like D&D, I think it might be an interesting story. Yeah, so I'm not probably not going to go too much longer. Probably just do about 10 minutes on this video. But I mean, like I said, you see all the things that IDW. Oh, here. If you play this game, there's a free something, claim 2 gold chests. I looked at the game, it's pretty simple, basic game. But IDW is a bunch of franchises, and I think this does enough of what it's supposed to do. It sort of introduces you to it, it tells a story, but it doesn't go too crazy deep into it. I mean, D&D, you can go crazy deep into the lore. You can go crazy deep into the lore of monsters. Not just all the monsters, like one monster, like Beholders. I watched a video on Beholders. Dude, Beholders are cool. I really like them now. They're kind of the classic D&D monster, but actually I think if I can find that video, I will link to that video in the description of this one, because Beholders are cool. They're really cool. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna say move the needle. I'm gonna say move the needle with a condition. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, if you've had an interest, even a passing interest in it, which there is right now, D&D is kind of blowing up, and I know that because my normie friends, like people who are nerd adjacent but not really into the nerd culture, when they're asking me things about D&D, then I know D&D is definitely in the culture. It's definitely known of. It's very popular right now. So, but yeah, I'm gonna say move the needle on this. Go get it. It's interesting. I'm gonna go get the rest of these. Might be an interesting story. So I'm gonna follow this until it throws me off, until it does something dumb and throws me off. But that's all I got on 11 minutes. I'm Nerdicane. It's Friday. I got some work to do for class, but y'all have a good weekend. Go out, find something you love in comics, in nerddom, and go celebrate it this weekend. It's a good summer weekend to do that. I have another video series coming, and I'm starting to do it now. I think it's going to be called Games You Must Play, and I'm excited for that. So I'll have one of those videos out probably next week. But thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hit a like and subscribe. Bye.